Hello and welcome to the show. Today on Energy, Cultural Arts Coordinator Darren Granis will join us with an update on the Public Art Master Plan. And later in the show, we'll be highlighting the tree lighting ceremony. This and more coming up on Energy. The city has been working on a plan that will help cut costs on production. Joining us now from the Landscape Division is Manager Bob Deardoff with the many ways they are making a difference.
With the lean concept, we have a couple things that we put together in 2016 that follow that lean concept of efficiency and organizing things. And one of them is on the back of our dump truck. Dave James had the idea to build a rack on the back of the dump truck that will hold wheelbarrows. Because when you have a full load of mulch, you have to take another truck with you in order to bring the wheelbarrows. So Dave made a rack where you put the wheelbarrow up in there and you strap it in. And when you arrive at the work site, you have your wheelbarrow with you ready to go. So another project we did with lean, which follows the category of shine and sort. We have shelving in the shop here that is just turns into a hodgepodge of everything, and along the back side of the wall turns fairly ugly. So we managed to find these cabinets, big 9-foot tall cabinets, and we were able to put the shelves in the cabinet and close the doors. So now the entire appearance of the shop is much cleaner, and we have everything sorted in categories on the shelves. Another lean project that we did in 2016 was our pulling into the shop door. We have a hose reel for tires and cleaning equipment, and we also have a garden hose. The garden hose was always a tangled mess. You could never find the air chuck to do the tires. You had to go to a different room to get squeegees and floor dust mops. So what we ended up doing is organizing the wall right here at the front door so that the hose is now on a reel. You can wind it up or unwind it quickly. You don't have to untangle. The air hose you pull down, and on the wall the air chuck, the tire inflation gauge, tools for cleaning the floors, squeegees, dust mop, and tools for cleaning the vehicles are all in one spot hanging on the rack, neatly organized. There's nothing on the floor anymore. It works out great. Another lean concept as far as efficiency goes, AJ, he's one of the landscape crew members, and his assignment is to take care of the highway beds. So he has orange traffic cones that he deals with regularly. So they become quite heavy, and if you're going to put out 15 cones and make a proper work zone, it's a lot of walking back and forth. So AJ on his own came up with the idea to just get a dolly, and he puts a stack of cones on the dolly, and he'll walk and pull cones as he's setting up his cone taper, and he'll leave the dolly at the end, and when he's done with the work, he'll make it in reverse order and put his cones back in his trailer. Up the ramp they go and strap them to the wall, and he drives off to the next spot. So that's a very efficient way to set up his work zones that he does regularly. So with all these small lean processes, which don't seem like much individually, when you combine them, day after day activities that become more efficient and quick, and you save what used to be a small amount of time becomes a big amount of time on a regular basis.
A public art master plan has been set in place here at the City of O'Fallon. Joining us now with an update on this plan is Darren Granis, Cultural Arts Coordinator.
We produced a public art master plan. It took us about a year to do, and we got the final plan, and we presented it to City Council, and they took care of an ordinance, and it passed. So now we are looking into the future where we're going to be doing all sorts of public art, including three-dimensional art outside, big public works, murals. Also, possible new gallery space here at City Hall and a renewed gallery space down at the Renaud Spirit Center. So we got a lot of stuff to look forward to now that this ordinance is passed. So for the city, it means that we're now tied into some of the bigger players within the St. Louis region. We're working with Manchester, Kirkwood, Chesterfield, various other cities to possibly develop a cooperative plan in bringing some of these larger scale public art pieces together, where it's better as a group to go in and get some bigger pieces and kind of share them in an exhibition style, as opposed to just kind of everybody reinventing the wheel on their own. And for the citizens of O'Fallon, that means that very shortly they're going to be seeing some big public arts pieces on the campus of City Hall and also in the parks areas, and then hopefully we'll get it steamrolling to where other businesses want to get involved as well. If an artist is interested in producing some public art for the city or getting involved in the process, they can just get a hold of me at dgranis@ofallon.mo.us or get a hold of me directly at 636-474-8150.
Next up is this month's Employee Spotlight featuring April Crocart, Office Manager for the Renaud Spirit Center.
April Crocart began her career with the Renaud Spirit Center as a registration specialist. Today, she holds the position of Office Manager.
The main part of my job is bringing on the employees there at the front desk and hiring, training, all of that. And then also added to my job later was the marketing piece. So now I'm over in marketing as well. And then I also have manager on duty responsibilities at the Renaud Spirit Center. So evenings and weekends, I'll be the manager in charge on certain nights and weekends. And then also I do payroll, and so I do that on Mondays or every other Monday. I work with that. And then I'm kind of the liaison between the HR department, IT department, and then also with finance. And then I also assist Craig a lot, Craig Feltz. He's my direct supervisor, so if he needs any help with reports or if there's any immediate need, something, an emergency, I'll help him.
Included in April's responsibilities is being a part of the budget process.
I budget for my staff, obviously. My part-time staff is one of the main parts that I budget for, and then also computer supplies, office supplies, computer equipment, furniture, and I just track everything through Encode. I work with the Encode system quite a bit.
April's job doesn't always keep her tied to her desk.
I'll occasionally go out to the front desk, and then also on the manager on duty shifts, we have to walk around and count people and do all that, and interact with the customers. Whenever membership concerns need attention, I'll go out. If the front desk staff can't handle it, I'll go out there and help them with that.
This past year, April took on a new challenge with a new software program.
The big thing that we did this year was we did a software migration. So our old system, which was class software, it had an end of life cycle. And so we had to go out for bid for a new software. And we brought that on this year. It's been 3 years in the making. We've done a lot of research and trying to figure out which one will work the best with our system. And we chose RecTrack. And so that has been the majority of my time lately, is just moving all that data over and just working through the process. Of course, still having issues with our financial side of it, working with ETS and Encode. And so that takes up a lot of my time right now.
Adding to her daily task is overseeing parks employees.
I have 5 full-time staff, and then anywhere from 5 to 12 part-time staff. I also oversee the outdoor pool, cashiers at the outdoor pool, Alligators Creek.
O'Fallon is not only her place of business, she also calls it home.
I moved to O'Fallon in 2003, and I actually was in academic advising before I started here in O'Fallon, but then whenever I saw the Renaud Spirit Center was being built, I applied right before it had opened. I love the city of O'Fallon. It's a great place to raise a family. Children go to school here and daycare here, and it's a great community.
Now let's find out about a few new classes that can enhance your child's acting skills while having a blast. Joe Myers here with more.
Told you we should upgrade O'Fallon's Cultural Arts program offers people of all ages a chance to learn from the experts and participate in live theater, special events, concerts, exhibits, art camps, and year-round classes. And best of all, these courses are taught by professional artists from our community. And now, O'Fallon Theater Works is offering youth junior acting classes that offer kids a chance to explore and learn the different dynamics of theater, including areas in singing, dancing, and acting.
We have great classes for the youth. We are offering 5 different ones, 2 just general acting classes, Art of Acting 1 and 2. Then we have the theater, dance, and movement. We also have the show tunes class, which is a combination of acting, singing, and dancing. And then we also, along with that, are introducing a junior version of that for the younger kids, 5 to 8-year-olds, that will also be those 3 things. So it's a great introduction for them to get into theater.
Over the course of 12 weeks, students will learn many skills to help them perform on stage. These classes are a great way for children to gain confidence in who they are as individuals while enjoying fun interactions with others who share similar interests.
I think the biggest thing you will learn from our classes is going to be confidence. All of our teachers are well trained, they love children, and they really want kids to embrace and love the theater and continue to do it. So we are just looking to inspire confidence and a sense of fun and accomplishment in our classes. Even if it's your first time, we encourage kids, this is a safe place to come and try out theater.
I have kids come in these classes shy as can be. They can barely utter a word when we very first start those games. Once I get them out of their shell, then it's amazing to watch them from the beginning to the end, how much their confidence grows. We learn a lot about theater, how to be on stage, how to perform on stage, going from super quiet, sometimes the kids are really quiet, to being able to actually project your voice so that the audience can hear.
Youth performing art classes are for students of all levels, even those who have never stepped foot on a stage. Coaches work with each child within their own level in helping them to be the best that they can be. And by the end of the session, students will have greater confidence, increased abilities, and some wonderful new memories.
I think the other nice thing that happens with kids that go into theater is they really make these great bonds of friendship. And they just follow through with these friends for years to come. And whether they see each other in a show they're doing together or go to support their friends, you really feel this camaraderie and this teamwork when you're involved either in a class or in one of our plays.
If you would like more information on youth junior acting classes, you can visit the Renaud Spirit Center's website at www.renaudspiritcenter.com, or you can check out the Winter Parks and Recreation Guide.
In keeping with tradition, our Tourism and Festivals Department kicked off the holiday season in a grand style.
Christmas came a little early at City Hall as hundreds of families joined us in kicking off the official start of the holiday season in O'Fallon.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 17th annual tree lighting ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to see so many families here tonight as we officially kick off one of the happiest times of the year, the holiday season. Family time is one of life's blessings, and the holidays made for family time. As a parent and grandfather, I'm so proud that many city events offer fun for the whole family, like tonight's tree lighting.
The show got started with the Forest Park Elementary School Choir singing Christmas favorites as visitors got a chance to do a little Christmas shopping. Then, guests joined Mayor Bill Hennessy in counting down the lighting of our enormous Christmas tree.
Count backwards with me as loud as you can so Santa and his elves can hear us up at the North Pole. If we're loud enough, the tree will light up, and then, with a little luck, Santa and Mrs. Santa will appear. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once the lights were twinkling, it was a treat to see every guest's face light up as Santa Claus himself made a special appearance. Then it was off to the games and crafts, with lots of activities the whole family could enjoy.
Overall, it was very fun. It was very family-oriented, and it was a good place to get away and spend time with the kids and family and friends.
Events like our tree lighting ceremony really make the holidays feel a little more special for all attendees, and it got people thinking about their favorite parts of the holiday season.
My favorite part of Christmas is the Christmas specials they have on TV.
And my favorite part about Christmas is getting together with family each year.
Really when you get all the presents and you get to unwrap all the presents. It's so an honor to do that. It's so exciting. You never know what you're going to get.
Thanks to everyone who helped make our festive tree lighting ceremony an evening filled with Christmas magic. We are glad you could join us for this O'Fallon tradition, and we hope you and your families have a wonderful holiday season.
Happy holidays!
There's plenty to do in O'Fallon. Here's a look at this week's calendar.
Join the Renard Spirit Center for cards, coffee, and friendship. This active club meets twice a month, and coffee and cards will be provided. The next card game will take place on Wednesday, January 18th from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Cost is $2 for residents and $3 for non-residents. Registration ends 5 days before the program's start date. For more information, contact the Renard Spirit Center front desk at 636-474-2732. Have you hit a brick wall in your genealogy research? Whether you're an avid genealogist or someone who just dabbles in family history, you'll be able to use your charts, family records, and a beginning knowledge of genealogy to find new ways of using sources, improve your record keeping, and better analyze the information you already have in this advanced genealogy class. Bring your laptop and genealogy records to the class, which is presented by the Daughters of the American Revolution, Carolyn Close, Stewart Chapter. It all takes place at the Renard Spirit Center on Saturday, January 21st from 8:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. Considering a Disney vacation? Overwhelmed with the planning process? Let Elizabeth Holman of Me and the Mouse Travel assist you with all of the planning details. Attend this free 1-hour program and get expert insider information that can save you both time and money. Let's get started creating a magical vacation for your family. It all takes place on Monday, January 16th at the Renard Spirit Center from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and is free and open to the public. Get a jump on your volleyball skills. The Renard Spirit Center instructors will teach girls the fundamentals, techniques, and strategies that will take their game to the next level. Sessions include serving, passing, setting, hitting, and much more. Contact Alyssa Grodecki at agrodecki@ofallon.mo.us or fill out a private lesson request form at the Renard Spirit Center's front desk.
That's it for today's show. We would now like to leave you with the candy cane hunt. See you next time on Energy.
Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, "Catch me if you can." He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Frosty the snowman